our last session is really letting people uh, get to know you more. Um, so I will start with some rapid fire questions that is meant to let people get to know you more. So I guess my first question is, how did you two meet?
Okay, over to
Let
you.
Vivian answer that question so I don't get into trouble.
you you can read about that in the book. Maybe that's a bit of intrigue. Maybe that'll be a bit of intrigue. If people were really curious, they can read the book and find out how we met. So let's leave that on a cliffhanger. How we met.
Okay, understood. Okay, so who is more likely to say yes when their kids ask for something?
Oh, I am. I can answer that straight up. My kids have me wrapped
I
around
think
their finger, sadly.
Okay.
I think she's right.
Okay. Who is the disciplinarian in the family?
Definitely,
Um,
Chikwe.
I, I don't know. I hope I'm not all the time. Sometimes I am, but yeah.
Mhm. Okay. Um, what's your favorite dish if you're not in Nigeria?
Oh, stir fry noodles.
Hmm.
Uh, but I eat plantain whether I'm in Nigeria or anywhere in the world. It's the only thing I dream about.
Like fried plantain or
Fried, boiled.
okay.
As long as it's plantain, I will eat it somehow.
Okay. I know I'm gonna lose on this question, but I still have to ask it for my audience. Jollof rice, Nigeria or Ghana? Who does it better?
Uh, but not on this
Senegal.
show. Not, you're outnumbered. Uh, we must invite you to Abuja to come and enjoy the real jollof rice. Although I must confess, Vivian has a bias for Senegalese jollof rice,
Okay.
actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
I think
origins of
Senegalese
jollof
jollof
rice.
is quite nice.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
But we must be proud of jollof in West Africa altogether, you know.
Yes.
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 And I think that's the beauty of
Yes.
our region in the world is the incredible food we have on the West African coast.
Yes, yes. We have so much diversity in food and so much variety. Um, okay. So what do you enjoy doing in your free time?
I mean, do you want the real answer?
Free
No,
time,
we,
what's
we
that?
struggle. I know we really struggle with free time, but we are lucky to work in a space that we enjoy, which is
Mhm.
a privilege that many people don't have when
Yeah.
your work and life kind of merge into one very nicely. So we spend a lot of time also working that in a way that we enjoy, and yeah, but we travel a bit and enjoy time with our kids who are now growing, and enjoy seeing them evolve into men too.
Okay, awesome. If you weren't in public health, what other career could you pursue?
Vivian, you answer. You have. Uh,
Oh, if I wasn't in public health, what other career would I have been? Maybe a teacher, actually.
Hmm.
Yeah. I think I've been a teacher.
uh, Interesting. I was actually thinking the same thing. So in a way, hopefully that merges into one, and we can evolve, find a way of bringing some teaching into the later stages of our career.
Yeah, that would really be good. Awesome. Um, what's one thing you still want to accomplish in your lifetime?
Hmm. Mm. One thing I want. Chukwa, you go.
No, it's funny we just talked about teaching because I really hope that the challenge with teaching sometimes there are not too many opportunities on the continent to earn enough to do it uh, to do it at the moment. I hope that uh, we can progress our careers to the point that we don't have to end too much, and we can use the last stage to share some of the incredible opportunities that we've had with the next generation.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Um, what's the moment in your career that you're most proud of?
One moment. It's hard to. There have been several moments, but um, so I'm not sure there's one moment
Mm, I'd
that's
say for,
that stands out the most. Maybe
yeah.
you give it a go, Vivian.
I think for me, moments in my career and the work we do that I'm very proud of is when I see my team members who've left, who now become partners. I think, having that full circle relationship with people who started their careers in your organization, progress out of it, evolve in their own careers, and you're now working with them, but as a partner. For me, it's almost like seeing your child grow up and you're
Mhm.
now seeing them blossom. And for me, that gives me immense, personal pleasure because, for me, my team members are extremely dear to me. So for me, that's actually a moment of pride that I really take forward.
Awesome. Um, well, this is all we have for the fun questions. But before we go, Dr. Chikwe Vivian, could you share where we'll get, for those who are interested in getting a copy of An Imperfect Storm, where can they get some? For example, if you are in the African continent or maybe you're in US or Europe, where can you get a copy?
Well,
Yeah,
if
no.
you're
So if
in the
you go
Amazon,
ahead,
Chikwe. I said if you're in the UK
yeah,
or US, Amazon. If you're in Nigeria, Chikwe, where do we get it? Where do they get it from?
yeah. In Amazon, there's a series of amazing bookshops. Roving Heights in Lagos and Abuja, or you get it. Look for Masobe Books online, do a bulk order, and get it for all your friends, your family, your students, and your network. And I think that's the what we would love the most. But whatever, our goal is that this book sparks important conversations
Yeah.
around the world related to our continent.
Mm.
Awesome.
And I have to
Awesome.
also add,
Hmm.
this book was only made possible because we had fantastic publishers, Masobe Books in Nigeria, who took on our story and enabled us to tell our story with authenticity, through which we're really grateful to Masobe Books really for helping us get this book to where it is today.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you all so much. Before you go, final words, Dr. Chikwe, final words and advice for early career public health professionals, especially from the continent.
Yeah, trust your hustle. That's what I'll say, but do it with heart. The path to success in public health is never straightforward. But just trust that hustle, but put your heart, your soul, and everything into it. The world will have an amazing way of conspiring to put you on the global stage one day.
Awesome. Ms. Vivian, what advice would you give
I
the
think
young?
Chikwe took the words right out of my mouth, quoting Jane Ash's TED Talk, where she literally said, you have to believe in yourself, in what your goal is and what you're trying to achieve. And definitely, I think people should listen to that TED Talk actually. And yes, as Chikwe said, absolutely trust your hustle. It may be difficult, you may not see the end to where you're going, but just stick with it if it's something you really are passionate and believe in. And yes, it finally ends up working out in a way you least expect it.
Yeah, that's true, and that's a powerful way to end our conversation. Thank you all both. Thank you both so much for making the time to join me today and to share your experiences, the inspiration behind the book, and um, the impact that you're making on a global stage. We'll continue to follow your progress and get inspired by your journey. So thank you so much for joining us. I truly appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you,
And
Banda.
thank
Thank
you
you for
very
having
much,
us.
Banda,
Yeah.
for this opportunity.